People keep asking if I'm back. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
If there's a presence here, please make yourself known.
Guys, calm down. It's an old house.
Those were clips from the newest movies to hit theaters and dominate the box office, Ouija, whatever, and John Wick.
Now, do you need a Ouija board to consult on whether you should see these or not? Our resident movie critic, Will Loper, lets us know.
Let's start with the number one. I'm getting a vision here. It's spelling out stay away. And how do you pronounce the title? Ouija, tomato, potato? Does it really matter? No, because the movie is just terrible.
Wow.
So 5 really pretty high schoolers who all look like they're about 29 years old haul out their recently deceased friend's spirit board in the hopes of reconnecting with her. Why? I don't know, maybe to get her Instagram password. But as it often happens in these situations, the group unwittingly summons an evil spirit of a dead woman instead. We really need better border patrol on these spiritual doorways. This evil spirit starts writing with chalk on scary tunnels, pushing grocery carts around, and in general, making loud noises guaranteed to make all the tweens in the audience jump. When the spirit starts picking off the teens, mostly while they're flossing, we know it means business, and it's up to Lane Morris, played by Olivia Cooke, to make things right. Now, your money would be better spent at a haunted attraction where you have actual people jumping out and scaring you. This movie puts jump scares in front of creating interesting characters or coherent plot points. It is better than Annabelle, so if you absolutely have to see a scary movie in theaters, Ouija is the lesser of two evils. It's still not very great.
Really?
Someone's like, I know what you did last summer.
It is, you know. And even if the deaths were at least interesting, like in Final Destination, but at the most, a teen gets her head hit on a bathroom sink. So it's like...
So who is the audience? Who are they going for? Yeah.
Well, just definitely younger teens.
Yeah,
You know, it's PG-13, so they're looking for, you know, the under 17 crowd.
Right.
And 77% of the audience was under 25.
Okay.
So did you actually rate this?
I tried my hardest. So see this if you are really desperate for jump scares, but do not see it if you actually want to be scared. I gave this a 1.9 Jenga towers out of 5. This is my guess for what the next movie based on a game will be.
Could be more
Oh, wow,
interesting.
Yeah, I think it probably will be, actually.
So next up, number 2 at the box office?
Number 2 is John Wick. Now, this is a lean, pulse-pounding action movie that gets the job done as effectively as Wick does, shooting Russian goons in the head and stomach and a few legs in there, too. Keanu Reeves stars as a man whose wife falls ill, dies prematurely. She leaves him a puppy to help him keep going. But when some Russian thugs break into his house, steal his car, and kill his puppy in the process, Wick sets about tracking them down and getting his payback. So now, one of the Russian punks just happens to be the son of the Russian mob boss, Vigo. Coincidentally, Vigo and Wick have worked together, and Vigo describes Wick perfectly as not the boogeyman, but he's the man you send to kill the boogeyman. Now, the best part of the movie is that the camera just sits back and just shoots the action. There's no shaky camera, fast editing, so you can't tell what's going on. This lets the action breathe, and we can appreciate the awesome action sequences. There are some cliches that hold the movie back. The worst is when Vigo, he knows how dangerous John Wick is, and when he has the chance to kill John Wick, he leaves the room and lets just 2 of his henchmen finish the job. Only 2. It reminds me of that scene from Austin Powers where Dr. Evil's son says, hey, come on, why are you leaving them in a room alone? We can go up there and kill them right now. They could escape. But, you know, despite a few cliches, it's still a really fun movie. Action lovers will love it. Those looking for maybe a little bit deeper movie experience will also enjoy it, too.
Sounds kind of confusing to me. Now, what happened to the dog? That's what I want to know.
Well, it dies. It dies in the beginning.
It does
Yeah,
indeed.
and so...
How did Keanu Reeves do?
Keanu Reeves, he pulled it off.
Really?
Yes, he's back.
All right, so what's your rating for this movie?
All right, so see if you want to see Keanu back in action, kicking butts. Don't see it if you think he's best with Sandra Bullock. No lake house here. 3.7 John Wick candles out of 5. There's a candle wick, John Wick. You know,
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, what's up for next week?
Next week we have Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal. So there you go.
Okay. Thank you very much,
Yep.
Will.
You're welcome.
No Ouija.
No Ouija.
No Ouija.
Or Ouija, like you say. Yeah. Okay.